Her Locks Jax Studio.
Welcome to another episode of Standin on Business, where we interview the hottest entrepreneurs and the most successful business owners. Today we are here with
Camelia from Her Locks Jax Studio.
Thank you for being with us, Miss Camelia.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, if you could, tell us a little bit about your business.
So my business is Her Locks Jax Studios, and this is a space where we do healthy lock care and luxury maintenance. So we focus mainly on interlocking, which is most commonly known as like sister locks or micro locks, but we also do a lot of traditional locks as well. So in our space, it's not just a lock care place, but we want people to feel empowered and just beautiful on their lock journey.
Wow. How did you get into doing locks?
I got into doing locks because I've always been doing braiding since I was a tot, literally. But it's something clicked for me when I started my own lock journey, when I got my own set of locks. And it's just something about doing locks and it's like advanced braiding that really, really clicked for me. And so I started beginning to invest in the training and mentorship and just like delving into the craft and honing it over the years.
Okay. So you spoke about mentorship and training. Do you offer any classes or mentorship?
We do. We definitely have our classes that are targeted towards not like clients, where if you want to start maintaining your own hair, we have one-on-one classes for those for our clients. And we also have beginner classes for stylists who want to get into interlocking and the advanced braiding of locks, of interlocks, and also the advanced interlocking classes where we focus on like adding hair and extensions into interlocking.
Wow.
Okay. So we also have like a class coming up in January next month.
Okay.
It's around the corner. Where that one is an advanced class.
Okay.
We're hosting that in Atlanta this next month.
Okay. Can people get tickets for that or what's going on?
Unfortunately, that one is sold out at the moment, but we always have classes coming up. So stay tuned on our website and our social media, and you'll definitely be able to take advantage of future ones.
Okay. So when it comes to tiny locks and micro locks and things like that, you hear a lot of myths like, oh, they may pop, break off because they're so small. Is that true?
That is not true. I service so many ladies who have had their locks for years and years, as well as myself. I've had them for so many years, and the only ones that I've had pop was through mechanical damage. So that means like if I might have accidentally tugged on it or caught it in something, and I can count on one or two hands how many in all these years. So they don't just break just because they're tiny. They will potentially break though if they're not being maintained properly. So if you think of locks, whether they're the traditional lock size or the tiny locks, they are like a rope that needs to maintain that integrity. And if it gets nicked by something, it will eventually like shred out over time and lose its integrity and pop, of course. So they don't just pop on you.
Right. Okay. Is there any other myths out there that you just want to put to rest right now?
Yes, definitely. It's about like washing hair and how strict sister locks and things and locks are. They are not necessarily. There are certain things that you have to kind of like abide by when you have them if you want like a healthy journey. However, it's definitely more of doing less than more. People are used to doing a lot with their natural hair, and when they come into locks, all of that is cut back. So it's kind of like the flip of like, it's not like so strict and crazy or a cult. It's more of like less is more.
Okay, I like that. So when it comes to like maintaining your locks, is there any specific products or any specifics that you want to tell the people about?
Yes, I definitely want to touch on and ease people's angst when it comes to them trying to find a loctician and service provider, whether it's like for big locks and especially tiny locks. It's very hard and people get really anxious. It's a huge investment, monetarily wise and time wise. So I say three things. And one, you want to look for social proof. You want to find a person through something else, something or someone else. So that means like a neighbor or a coworker or a friend who has had them already, and they know someone reputable that they can refer you to. Okay. If you don't have that person, social media is always a useful tool. You just have to use more discernment when you're doing it. But true one is like those on Facebook groups. You can get in there and get a recommendation, a real life recommendation. When you get multiple referrals on the same person, then you know it has to be something here. Yeah. So then you can kind of follow that channel and get into that person's chair for a consultation. Okay. In that consultation is when you're going to judge how they present to you. So whether it's like the education that they give you, the information that they give you, the space that you're in, whether it's a salon space and you prefer that, or it's a home base and you're cool with that, and vice versa. Okay. So you're judging all of that, and obviously just what if their values and your values line up. If what they're bringing and they're telling me, I'm good with that and that is exactly what I want. And once you follow those 3 steps, you're good to go. You should be safe to go on into that journey and have a good experience. Okay, that's good. So when it comes to being an entrepreneur and being in the game for so long, have you faced any hardships or challenges? Of course, entrepreneurship is always going to have its challenges. It's glitzy and gammy some days, and like you're down in the depths of hell the next days, but wouldn't trade it for the world. So definitely the biggest thing I think that I had to overcome was imposter syndrome. Okay. So just like doing that big leap from being in corporate to going full on into entrepreneurship in the beauty space, you're like, can I, will I? You know what I mean? You're doubting yourself. Mm-hmm. And so I say that's something that I definitely had to overcome for myself to be able to fully stand in my truth and stand in my skills and confidence in my skills. Mm-hmm. I had to fake it till I made it at the beginning, but that was definitely a part of the journey. It was, the serious side of business is always also a challenge, especially with artsy people. You just want to do the fun stuff, the stuff that we like to do, And when it comes to like the serious admin side, it's like always a challenge as well. So. But that's the most important thing. But it's like 50-50, man. You got to get that right as well. So what would you tell a person who may be facing imposter syndrome? What piece of advice would you give them? I say take it and let it transform you into being a better person on a whole, because you on the journey of entrepreneurship, you figure out the person you are too, because that's going to determine the type of entrepreneur, boss, leader you are. So take that imposter syndrome. Don't take it as something that you should quit. Go through it. Go through it. And if you can beat that, then you can overcome, and you belong here once you beat that. I know that's right. So don't try to run away. Don't try to run away. Go through it. So on this journey, have you created any products or anything like that? Yes, of course. We would not be a full service for healthy lock care if we did not have hand-selected, lightweight, super lightweight products for our lock care. So we have our apple cider vinegar clarifying shampoos. We have our lightweight essential oil blend of oil for our locks. We have our lightweight foams for styling as well. The focus is lightweight. We do not want heavy laden products to build residue for our locks that are lint attracting and gooked up inside of your locks. Okay. So is there a difference between like a product that I would get that's specifically formulated for locks versus one that I just may grab off the shelf at the beauty store? Absolutely. It's so important to make sure that you're picking up mostly water-based products for your locks. So you want products that are easily removed from your locks, not something that's going to stay in there and build up over time. Okay. And what about the other products you have? Are you selling anything else here? Of course. So, of course, we have our lock apparel. The lock girls love to rep on their clothing and everything. So we have hoodies, we have cute crop tops, we have hats. So we have our no combs, no lies, just reties apparel. Lock girls are really just everything. Hats. So yeah, you name it, and we change it out from season. We make drops each season. So t-shirts in the spring and winter time, summer times, and then like hoodies and sweatshirts in the winter time.
So are you doing any community outreach?
Absolutely. We love to connect with local business owners in collaborative efforts. A lot of networking with, especially with our Jacksonville local women businesses in Jacksonville. And recently we visited the Frank H. Peterson Technical School, where we had both students from there and Edward White together at their Cosmo Connect. So we just spoke with them on lock care and the lock industry and how that can be incorporated into their Cosmo journey. It was beautiful talking to the kids there, connecting.
Nice. The next generation is so important to kind of touch them and keep, fostering their learning. Yes. If you could tell the people how they can get in contact with you to book an appointment or to purchase products.
Absolutely. So you can find us everywhere online at Her Locks Jax. So Facebook, IG, and TikTok. On all our platforms, we have our website, www.HerLocksStudios.com, as well as on Google, you can find us. You can buy products online and pick up or get it shipped to you. Or if you are coming in as a new client, you want to get a consultation to come in and meet us.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Camelia.
Thank you.
Her Locks Jax Studios.